evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2021 Variety Heart Scholarships Awards Night. My name's Karen Ledbury, and I am one of your hosts for this evening. But may I please present to you our second host for tonight, the legendary man himself, Jamie Soward. Jamie, great to have you here.
Thanks for having me, Karen. You probably didn't recognise me without my headgear on or my footy boots on, so...
I was just about to say that. You're looking very dapper this evening, and we are super excited. Ladies and gentlemen, who is excited for tonight? I know I sure am. We've got a really exciting night planned for you, so make sure you stick around as you do not want to miss it. We want to see what you look like in your splash of red sitting at home, so make sure you take a selfie. You can also post it with the hashtag VarietyVHS. All you need to do is make sure you tag us at Variety New South Wales ACT. Amazing to have you here. Amazing night for everyone at home.
Thank you, Karen. Good evening, everyone. Sorry about, I was a little bit rushed to get here, so I was a little bit late in rehearsals, but I got here. So tonight we are here to celebrate and support the extraordinary talents of our 78-2021 Variety Heart Scholarship recipients.
Yeah, incredible. These young gifted men and women have all shown true talent in their chosen field, and we're proud to be able to support them to pursue their passion and in the sports and arts. And throughout the evening, you're going to be entertained by performances not only from current but past scholarship participants as well. So we'll also see firsthand what these young, ambitious men and women have been working so hard for. Now, to open up this special evening, please welcome Vanessa Barry, CEO, Variety, the children's charity New South Wales ACT.
Good evening and welcome to the 2021 Variety Heart Scholarships Award Night. My name's Vanessa Barry and I'm the CEO of Variety, the children's charity New South Wales ACT. I'd like to acknowledge the Darug people, the traditional custodians of the land on which we meet today, and to pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. This evening, I'd like to make a special welcome to our presenting partner, the Graham Mapp Family Foundation, our program sponsor Swish, members of the Variety Board, members of the Variety Heart Scholarship Committee, and of course, those who we're here to celebrate this evening, our extremely talented scholarship recipients, your families and carers. At Variety, we help children who are sick, living with a disability or experiencing disadvantage to reach their full potential. This is why the Variety Heart Scholarships program is such an important part of what we do. And thanks to our amazing presenting partner, the Graham Mapp Family Foundation, and our program sponsor Swish, Variety has been able to grant 78 scholarships worth a total of $299,341. This year we're also presenting a very special award, the Gillian Mapp Award for Outstanding Achievement. This award celebrates past Variety Heart Scholarship recipients who have gone on to achieve great successes in their chosen paths. I've recently joined the team at Variety and this is the first event I've had the pleasure of attending. I'm so thrilled to be here and to celebrate this major achievement with you all. My congratulations to each and every one of you. We cannot wait to follow your journeys as you follow your dreams. We know the event is a little different this year and you're all watching us from home, so we've got an exciting show planned for you tonight. Go and get comfortable, gather your family and pets and get ready for a night of fun. For our very first performance this evening, I'm delighted to welcome one of our scholarship recipients from this year, the very talented Anna Chung.
was absolutely amazing. If you close your eyes, you're in a little jazz bar overseas, just sipping on a little bit of a cocktail, enjoying that. What a super talent Anna is. I've never been able to play any instrument whatsoever. So to see people play musical instruments is always something I'm very jealous of and very envious of, to see the hard work that they've been able to put in. And joining us now is Anna, coming through on a special night for everyone. Hello, Anna. Wow, that was absolutely incredible. Now tell us, how old were you when you started playing the clarinet?
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited. I've been playing clarinet for close to 12 years now, so it's been quite a while.
What is your proudest achievement so far?
I would say my proudest achievement is participating in a lot of competitions, including the New South Wales Doctors Orchestra Scholarship Competition, as well as various international competitions, and probably going to New York and Philadelphia to participate in a music camp.
Now, you're also previous Variety Heart Scholarship recipient. How has this scholarship helped you, and how will it continue to do so?
Variety Heart has helped me so much with my musical journey. It's helped me have lessons with people like Boris Alekverdian, who is the principal clarinet of the LA Philharmonic, as well as Ricardo Morales, who is the principal clarinet of the Philadelphia Orchestra. And I've also been able to purchase various different parts for my clarinet, which I'm in love with, and that have helped me improve my music.
Before you go, have you got a quick trick or a favourite skill that you can show us on the clarinet?
Yes, I would show you me playing my clarinet on my skateboard, but you can see that on my Instagram, but I will show you a little jazz trick.
That was awesome. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, Anna. Enjoy the rest of the show from home. Goodbye.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, she is so talented. Well, now we're going to kick off with our presentation. Our first Variety Heart Scholarship recipient is Amy Smith. Amy loves to socialise and play sports, and after starting bowling 18 months ago, she's recently been chosen to compete at the 2021 National 10-Pin Bowling Championships. Now, Amy also competes in the state softball competition held every single year, as well as swimming, where she trains 3 times a week, and does surf lifesaving as well. Amy will benefit from this scholarship by being able to cover the cost of training, her equipment, uniforms, and also her competition fees. Incredible young girl, so many sports, so talented, great recipient.
Amali Harrison is a dedicated and enthusiastic contemporary and classical dancer whose goal is to successfully audition for the Bangarra Aboriginal Dance Company. Some of her achievements include being selected as part of the Bangarra Rekindling Program in 2020, receiving distinctions in all Royal Academy of Dance exams in Year 10, and a semi-finalist in the 2019-2020 Isabel Anderson Awards. Outstanding.
Such a true talent. Anna Chong is an 18-year-old clarinetist, and she has been privileged to share her musical talents with many different audiences. She's been a finalist in a number of various contests and competitions, and her music was recorded and broadcast during the Young Virtuoso Hour program in 2014 and 2015. Anna will soon be studying a Bachelor of Music at the Melbourne Conservatorium, and this scholarship will support Anna working towards pursuing her talent in music. She's an incredible talent. So exciting to have her.
Anzac Corky dances all genres, but is currently challenging himself by going outside of his favourite genre of tap and competing successfully with ballet, which I have dabbled in a little bit. Contemporary and lyrical solo routines at regional and interstate levels. His scholarship will go towards private lessons and equipment. It's one thing I've taken up during COVID is ballet with my 3-year-old daughter, Indiana, and I can do a plie. Here's one right now.
Amazing talent. As we move on to our next recipient, Arik Pesh is a dedicated basketball sportsman. In the past 12 months, he's excelled by being selected into the Under-16 Division 2 team, being selected for the inaugural Sydney Kings development program, and competing successfully in various other competitions and programs. Now, his scholarship is going to be used to fun, representative and tournament fees, which can add up, which can get very expensive. So all of these scholarships mean so much to each and every one of the recipients, and it's so exciting to present them.
Ashlyn Edgay has produced some amazing artwork and her skills are improving with each lesson. She enjoys learning new techniques and takes great joy in putting them into practice. Ashlyn is already starting to develop her own style and expresses confidence within that style. Her work has been exhibited at our annual exhibition and was very well received. I've always wanted to be an artist, so the concentration that it takes is absolutely amazing. Well done.
Yeah, absolutely amazing, beautiful art. She may even have her own exhibition one day. Aurora Beale began playing the violin whilst in Year 6, then switched to the viola and mandolin in Year 7. In 2019, she began playing with the Belgian Youth Orchestra in the string section, achieving an A in her result AMEB Grade 5 exam in 2020. Aurora has her sights firmly set on a career as a professional musician. Absolutely amazing to see so many different instruments in her repertoire, and nice to know that we can support her.
Caspian Tuckwell is a national tennis player, winning over 33 titles in 2019 alone. Caspian was awarded the John Fitzgerald Cup from the Women's Tennis Foundation for his excellent sportsmanship, fairness and character. This selection was made by a committee of members and coaches amongst winning various competitions and awards. His scholarship will go towards professional coaching, equipment and fees. I was a very, very good tennis player as a junior, but it didn't carry on, so lucky I could play rugby league because tennis wasn't in.
Absolutely amazing. Now, Charlie Ravenel has been dancing since the age of 6 and has shown great talent and passion in the arts, especially in the areas of hip hop and breakdance, which is exciting. He's performed many times, including at numerous Canberra Raiders games and at the Multicultural Festival in the ACT. Charlie's Variety Heart Scholarship will support him to continue his love for dance and participate in Cultural Tour of the Northern Territory in 2021, which is super exciting.
Chelsea Azoli matures as she is entering more and more athletic competitions to get to the Olympics. Chelsea is a passionate athlete and the national record holder for the 400-metre sprint, a national bronze and gold medalist. Chelsea will use her scholarship for training, fees and uniform and accommodation, which is all these kids need, is just a chance to be able to do that. And it is expensive to be able to do that at such a young age. So I'm sure she appreciates that fees for her uniforms.
Absolutely. Our next recipient is Charlie Wilson. Have a look at this picture. Charlie is a successful bull rider and a great opportunity for him to be able to compete as a professional rodeo driver. It is amazing to see these young kids. Have a look at that talent at such a young age. He had the opportunity to be able to ride a bull. This scholarship will mean that he can travel and compete in the sport that he loves.
Such a talented and inspiring bunch we've just seen to kick off the show. But before we continue with the presentation, we have a very special guest we'd like to introduce who has a message for all our presenting partners. Graham Mapp from the Graham Mapp Family Foundation.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is indeed a pleasure once again to be part of this wonderful Variety Scholarships program, which is helping young people to pursue their dreams. I can think of no better way to help young people enrich their lives than by giving them that little extra help they may need to develop their natural talents and strive for what they are truly capable of achieving. 40 years ago, my late wife Jill formed a group of her friends to work together to bring a little sunshine into the lives of children who, through no fault of their own, could not enjoy a normal home life. This group, known as the Ladies of Variety, is still active today, taking children on outings into the sunshine in aptly named Variety Sunshine Coaches. Jill was so impressed by the talent and courage of so many of the children she met during that time, and this encouraged her to establish the Children's Heart Awards to seek out and honour young boys and girls from right across our great country who had displayed courage and leadership in the face of adversity. I still recall the very first ceremony at Government House in Sydney in 1992, when the then Governor Peter Sinclair invited one of the award recipients, a very talented young boy of just 12 years of age who was blind, to play a recital on the newly refurbished Government House grand piano. He was the first user, and he did so superbly to the delight of all present, and particularly the Governor himself. I was one of the founders of Variety in Australia in 1975, and my family foundation is proud to be the sponsor of these very special scholarships, which we believe represent an investment in your personal development. I wish each of you the very best of luck, and I sincerely trust that this scholarship will assist you in taking the next positive step in your life's journey. And now back to you, Karen and Jamie, to present this year's Gillian Mapp Award.
Thank you so much, Graham, and what an incredible story. Now we have the pleasure of presenting the Gillian Mapp Award for Outstanding Achievement, and this award is in honour of the late Gillian Mapp and celebrates past Variety Heart Scholarship recipients who have gone on to achieve great successes in their chosen paths. In its second year, this award honours a young woman making a name for herself in the arts. Please welcome and congratulate Rose Light.
Hello,
Rose, great to see you. Now, congratulations on winning the Gillian Mapp Award. Tell us a little bit about what you've achieved and how your Variety Heart Scholarship assisted you in pursuing your amazing talent.
Thank you so much for having me on here. It's so wonderful to be awarded the award tonight. Thank you very much. And this scholarship, the Variety Heart Scholarship, was an absolutely incredible help to enable me to experience some wonderful opportunities as a violinist. During the year of my scholarship, I travelled around Australia quite a lot, performing. I performed at the Sydney Opera House with Staatskapelle Berlin. My quartet won the Queensland International Chamber Music Competition. I performed in Brisbane as a soloist with the Australian Honours Ensemble program. And all of these events and competitions require extensive travel. So the Variety Heart Scholarship was a wonderful help in enabling me to participate. If we fast track to this year, I was awarded my Licentiate in Music diploma, and I've had a wonderful time entering and being placed in some competitions as a violinist, semi-finalist in the National String Competition, first place National Notable Competition, and I've really been enjoying some chamber and orchestral projects as well.
Just amazing. What are your dreams from here? I mean, how do you share that incredible talent with the world?
My dreams from here to continue to perform. I absolutely love performing. Some of my most joyful moments are when I'm on stage or preparing for concerts with musical peers. I'm passionate about sharing the experience of classical music, the beauty of the compositions, the raw and really deep emotions felt by every spellbound concert goer, and the countless friendships that grow from learning and performing music together. A goal of mine is also to contribute to enabling children who come from disadvantaged backgrounds like myself to have the opportunity to enjoy classical music as a hobby or perhaps to pursue it as a career. I've benefited greatly as a young musician from help provided by my friends and my local community and wonderful organisations such as Variety. And as a professional in the future, I would like to one day give back to enable other children to have the same opportunities that I have had.
Amazing. A true inspiration. Thank you so much. Once again, congratulations on being our 2021 Gillian Mapp Award recipient.
She's just incredible, isn't she, Karen?
Absolutely.
Congratulations, Rose. Now, moving on to the second part of the presentation, our next recipient, a big congratulations to Claire Beale, who has a great passion for all genres of dance and has had the opportunity to perform both in regional Eisteddfods and complete Cecchetti Ballet examinations. Despite all this involvement in juggling classes, she has commended a grade in her intermediate ballet examination. Claire is committed to continuing ballet along with contemporary, jazz and hip-hop genres. She aims to take a dance as part of her HSC studies in 2023 to improve her chances of gaining a place in the performing arts program. I really do envy what they do as ballet performers because Indiana right now is struggling.
Amazing. Edward McMartin has loved music from a young age, and around the age of 5, he also expressed his dream to learn violin, and since then Edward has practiced every single day. At the age of just 5 in 2019, he received the highly commended award, MTA of New South Wales Junior Music Festival Beginner Division. At the age of just 6, he received a scholarship from Sydney Youth Orchestra. Truly remarkable, such a young age, so much talent.
Emily McLean has been ice skating now for 5 years and is part of the international synchro team who will be competing in the nationals towards the end of the year. Her 2019 Variety Heart Scholarship allowed her to get a new pair of ice skates and attended an international competition in the Netherlands where her team came 5th. Ice skating, very hard to do. You would be a good ice skater, Karen.
I don't know about that, but a true inspiration right there. Imogen Rain had a massive year in 2020. Our next recipient, she was the youngest contestant ever to audition for The Voice. She actually secured a place on Team Delta, and Imogen has also released 3 singles in 2020, with her debut single, City Lights Call, debuting at #1 on the Triple J Unearthed chart, staying there for an incredible 2 consecutive weeks, and was at the top 10 hit on Australian country radio. And this scholarship will support Imogen with equipment, recordings, workshops, so she continues to focus on her dream.
Gabriella Gregorides represents New South Wales nationally. She has previously reached the quarterfinals in both the national tournaments in 2019, where there was an opportunity to travel. This year she represented New South Wales at the nationals in Canberra. Gabriella is an extremely hard worker. She has won the last 4 out of 4 tournaments. With the help of this scholarship, she has the potential to be the next Ash Barty and get up there and win some majors.
Absolutely amazing. Look out for the Australian Open. Here she comes. I love to see such talent on the court. Gabriella Howes is a great inspiration, is extremely determined and passionate about pursuing her personal swimming goals. Now, her most recent major achievement was being selected to represent Australia at the 2019 Global Games in Brisbane, where she won 10 medals in total, 7 gold and 3 silver. Gabriella also aims to be a role model, raising awareness and acceptance of autism and other disabilities, which is it's an incredibly hard sport. The dedication to be in the pool is amazing.
Grace Hu has a great passion for the violin and has been playing for the past 8 years. She has been in the Sydney Youth Orchestra ambassador since early last year and is currently working in grade 7 violin. This scholarship will allow Grace to focus on pursuing and developing her amazing talent and passion. Did you play the violin when you were growing up?
I didn't, but I've always admired it. It's such a difficult musical instrument to play, and I think absolutely amazing.
You've got to have soft hands like these hands, and my soft hands are ready to go.
Hey, you're good at it. Harrison Spoljaric has a great fascination with drumming and dreams of becoming a professional drummer and possibly a music teacher. Harry's extremely passionate about drumming and first discovering his love of drumming when he joined his grandfather in the Singleton Town Band. This scholarship will allow Harrison to pursue his dreams and help him to reach the next stage of his development. And what an honour to play with your grandfather in your hometown. What a great opportunity, and this scholarship will help him to keep going.
Harry Anderson has a fantastic work ethic and is a well-respected member of both the local Vikings club and the Brumbies rep squad in Canberra. Harry is on the Hall of Fame at Barker College for his athletic achievements in junior school. He's also a New South Wales state champion for discus, second for shot put, a medal winner for New South Wales in multi-event for the last 4 years in a row, and the list goes on. This scholarship will assist Harry to develop his talents in sprints and hurdles. Just like me, I was pretty quick back on the football field, not so much now.
Our next recipient, Harry Latham, loves expressing himself through his paintings. Harry has taken out first and second in his categories in the last 2 years in the local Maitland show. He sees the world in his own way. He knows exactly what he wants to look at in his art. And he recently discovered a new interest in photography, which has seen him come first in his class for photography. This scholarship is going to ensure that Harry can continue to develop and grow his field, which is exciting, not just art, but also photography.
Harry Stubbs has excelled at swimming from an early age and is a national athlete who has maintained that national achievement even through the COVID restrictions. He has held area records and is regularly named area champion for each season. Harry has won multiple state medals in the pool and swum his way into becoming a state champion. He has had experience on New South Wales teams through elite sports and schools pathways. He has excelled through school sport and has over 30 swimming records to his name. I'm not much of a swimmer, but I did win across the pool once.
I love that.
Well, they're also talented. Now it's time to break up the night, and for something no doubt you're all going to love. We're going to have a video for you this year from one of the scholarship recipients, Chris Wilson. Let's take a look.
Hey everyone, I'm Chris Wilson. I'd just like to thank the Variety for everything they've done for me and to help me get over to America and achieve all my goals. I couldn't do it without yous. I couldn't thank yous enough. Thank you.
Go on, Chris.
You know what he points to?
Go on, Chris. Shut it down.
Get the whistle.
Go on, Wilson. Go on, Chris.
Get hold of it.
Fuck. Go on, Wilson. Go on. Go on. Yes,
Wow, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Chris. How incredible was that, Karen?
Amazing.
Have you ever tried riding a mechanical bull?
No, I haven't. I reckon it'd be quite fun though, but very difficult. And what I love about the scholarships is that we're giving kids the opportunity to follow their passions in things that I wouldn't have even dreamed of. It is super exciting
That does
to
not
see
look
them
fun.
getting out.
That's very brave.
I
It
think
doesn't
it
look
looks
fun.
fun.
I know what fun is. That doesn't look like fun to me.
Absolutely. Now we are moving on to present our next lot of recipients, and we've got to say a huge congratulations to Hayley Rowlands. Athleticism in swimming is beyond measure. Her persistence and determination for her love of swimming has excelled, allowing her to achieve monumental titles, including winning gold in New South Wales and nationwide. And more recently, Hayley's qualification for the 2021 Olympic team showcases her extreme talent and ability to achieve greatness. Thinking beyond her competing days, Hayley is currently shadowing her coach to learn how to coach and to mentor in years to come, which is exciting, not just excelling in her field.
Holly Simmons has a true talent for cricket and is very passionate on and off the field. She was selected for the Cricket Australian 11 at the Under-19s Nationals in Tasmania in January 2020. Holly also has an eye for coaching, where she is able to use her knowledge that she's gained and teach other young children. This scholarship will allow her to work towards her dream to compete at a higher level and cricket competitions.
Yeah, just amazing. I love seeing all of these sportsmen come out, particularly the girls in the cricket. I love it. Absolutely. Honey Dornelis is a competitive cheerleader and has already had so many amazing achievements, including third place All-Stars 2020, third place Cheer Brands Nationals Comp 2020, and more recently being accepted into the Cheerleading Academy program for Narrabeen Sports High School. The scholarship funding will allow Honey to maintain her competitive spirit and further develop her cheerleading skills, which is amazing because they do travel a lot. These girls are dynamic.
Isaac Howes is a determined young man with a very positive attitude. He strives for greatness in all aspects of his life, but specifically swimming. Isaac has held many titles where he swam his way to winning the Age Boy Champion at his swimming club and at his school and zone level consistently between 2016 and 2021. What a domination. He was in the Speedo sprint finals in Sydney this year. The funding from the scholarship will allow Isaac to continue swimming in competitions and more success as well, I'm sure.
An amazing sport, great opportunity. Jack Talbot's precision when it comes to kicking the ball is undoubtedly perfect. His dedication and commitment to his craft saw him selected to join the Sydney Swans Academy AFL program. This achievement has allowed Jack to be on the track to someday play for the Sydney Swans. And alongside his passion on the field, Jack is a proud Dwarrell and I'll let you pronounce this one. I love that, and has allowed him to form a great network of people both on and off the field.
Jade Park has a calling for the trumpet since she was 3 years old, and to this day she has not put it down. She has achieved the AM USA Diploma in Trumpet with the Australian Music Examination Board and has performed widely both nationally and internationally at the International Trumpet Guild conferences in New York and also Rome. This scholarship will allow Jade to expand her brass collection and purchase professional level flugelhorn. I don't know what a flugelhorn is, but it certainly sounds fun to play, Karen.
It does, definitely. James Parker Barnes had a great passion for music and loves to play with other people. Throughout the past years, going to band and orchestra rehearsals have always been a highlight of his week and the thing that he looks forward to the most. James continues to play with his local concert band, Sapphire Coast Concert Band, and also now with a newly formed youth orchestra in the area. This scholarship will support James in focusing on his passion. I think that's the important thing. It's not just about the musical instruments, but the community it creates.
Jada Powell-Shaw's natural ability in gymnastics and her commitment and drive has allowed Jada to excel in gymnastics. Her ability to pick up skills whilst executing them perfectly is the reason for her selection in the special group at the PCYC called Women's Artistic Gymnastics Performance Group. Her Variety Heart Scholarship will help her pursue her passion and also drive her to be a successful gymnast going forward. I cannot do a flip, I cannot do a somersault.
Look at Paris, maybe the Gold Coast though. Very, very exciting. Jane Howard has a passion for dancing and emoting through physical movement. Her competitive spirit has seen her be selected for a competition squad which will aid her technique and expose her to new routines. Now overall, Jane has achieved high-ranking placements in her desired styles of hip-hop, jazz and lyrical, which is amazing. Jane's scholarship will support her dance ambition, helping her to attend competitions and training. That's another key feature, that these competitions can be expensive, so it's nice the scholarship helps.
Jelani Ahoy's patient and collaborative nature has helped her high-standing achievements in netball, where she has represented Newcastle representative teams in under-17s in the netball team. This scholarship will help Jelani to pursue her netball journey through funding of uniforms and competition fees. With only one current Indigenous player in the professional netball league, Giuliani's ultimate goal is to one day represent Australia at the international level. That makes me really proud being an Indigenous man, knowing that we've got young athletes everywhere.
Fantastic. Jordan Yatatsi's ability to glide swiftly and gracefully on the ice and his ongoing commitment and passion has proved key to achieving first and second placements in competitions, as well as being named club champion. Jordan's ongoing determination will one day allow him to achieve an elite level status in the sport. Jordan is currently taking part in competitions and is part of a team for Theatre on Ice, travelling to perform extensively. I love that he's also part of that theatre group. A big congratulations to these groups of scholarship recipients. How fantastic. Now we have another special guest who is about to join us. She's twice been a recipient of Variety Heart Scholarship. She's a variety ambassador, an Australian artist, songwriter. She's also a dear friend of mine. I've met her many times, Melanie Dyer. Melanie, how are you?
Hey, Karen. It's good to see you virtually. I'm really great. How are you?
Now, you exploded into the country pop scene in 2015. Your EP Lifetime is both stunning artistic blueprint and a tearaway chart success. Now, the title track and video spent several weeks in the country top 50 with singles Busy Doing Nothing and My Stupid Mouth. Above all, the EP signalled the arrival of the phenomenal new voice and songwriter in Australian music that is yourself. Now, in 2017, you released your debut album, Fresh, and established a #1 hit on the Australian official country Hot 50 chart for 5 consecutive weeks. That's amazing. And in 2019, you enjoyed breakout success with your single Memphis T-shirt. That song went on to receive an APRA nomination for the most performed country work in 2021. Huge congratulations. Then in late 2020, you released the single 20s. And in September this year, you released your new single, Run Out of Road, which is absolutely killing it. Sorry, Mel. How do you have time for anything else? You have been so busy and your success is amazing. Please tell us about your experience.
Oh, thanks, Karen. Well, it's been incredible. I've been releasing music for, 10 years, writing songs since I was a kid. And I've been lucky enough that music has taken me from here to Nashville, performing at the Bluebird Cafe, and a few #1s on Australian country radio. And I've just signed a record deal with ABC Music, and it's all happening. It's very exciting.
Congratulations. We met a number of years ago after your scholarship. Just quickly give us a bit of an insight onto how that scholarship has helped you.
Yeah, so the scholarships that I received from Variety actually brought my first guitar. So I learned on my mum's guitar, which didn't even plug in. So I'd get on stage and couldn't even plug it in. So they brought me my first guitar. And also growing up on a farm in rural New South Wales, we were going through a really tough drought. And the Variety scholarships paid for my travel to get to Sydney for opportunities for music and gigs. And I just couldn't have done it without that financial support.
Just a quick bit of advice for tonight's recipients.
Stay connected. It doesn't matter where you're from, your financial situation or any other circumstance that may affect you. Just reach out. There are always people to help you, and the team at Variety are amazing. So make sure you don't just receive this scholarship and disappear. Stay connected with these amazing people that want to help you.
Fantastic bit of advice, Mel. Thank you so much. I'm going to let you go and rest your voice because you're going to be back a little bit later on. Thank you. Now, make sure you stick around because Mel will be back shortly as she is performing for us, which I'm super excited about it. She's going to be amazing. She's got an incredible voice, Jamie.
Yeah, she certainly does. I can't wait to hear her sing. Okay, time to kick on with our next group of recipients. A big congratulations to Joshua Smith, who values the social interactions that swimming and 10-pin bowling provide him. His love of both these sports has allowed him to learn vital life lessons such as winning isn't everything. Joshua has also excelled in both sports with coming first in the 2021 State 10-pin Bowling Championship Masters and Australian Age Champion from 2012 to present. Interesting fact, I have my own bowling ball. I did win a Division 7 title once.
We should compete. That's one sport that I know I can say I'm relatively good at, which is amazing. It is a difficult sport. It's touch and go. You can have a great round. You can have a not so great round. So great to see the success there. Joshua Thompson is a talented men's gymnastics athlete. His consistent dedication to the sport and athleticism has seen him recently be selected for the New South Wales team of the Australian Championships on the Gold Coast. Now, the financial support that the scholarship provides will help him continue to thrive in gymnastics and training camp. And another intense sport, lots of training, tough on your body, lots of travel. So this scholarship will go a long way to help.
Josie Reynolds is highly invested in the arts, where she particularly thrives in singing and violin. Her love for an expression for connecting to people on an emotional level through music and movement allowed her to achieve first place in both Junior Instrumental Championship and the Song and Dance section, as well as second place in a Junior Vocal Championship. However, in order for Josie to continue her dreams of playing the violin forever, she requires her own violin, which this scholarship will help fund. What a talent.
What a talent, and obviously a little bit of dancing in there as well. Julio Potapenko has been figure skating from a young age and has been New South Wales State Champion in 2015, 2016, 17, 18, 19 and 2020. He competed at Nationals for the first time in 2017, taking out the Australian title and then backing it up again in 2018 and 19. That year, he also represented Australia at the Oceania Championships and took out the gold medal. Julio's scholarship funding will cover his training and everything he needs.
Jayden Field has shown great talent for both indoor and outdoor soccer. He was selected for nationals on 2 occasions for indoor soccer and selected for a talented sports program for outdoor soccer. He has been selected for nationals in representing the ACT. Jayden's scholarship will be used for national registration fees, entry and competition fees, accommodation and training sessions. We all know how expensive that is.
Absolutely, and it's great to see these young kids getting out there on the main field and being able to achieve their goals. Now, Caden Smith's dream is to compete as a Paralympian, as a swimmer. He's competed in the Arafura Games, achieving 5 gold, 2 silver, 3 bronze at the Nationals in 2019. And in 2018 Nationals, he also placed 3rd in the 50 metres and the 100 metre backstroke, the 100 metre breaststroke, and in the Metropolitan Championships in 2021, he came 3rd in the 50 metre backstroke and so much more. His scholarship's going to be used for accommodation and training fees, which is great.
Kayla McKay has displayed brilliant talent in her artistic ability that she continues to develop. She was highly commended in the Fine Arts category for the 13 to 17 years in the Singleton Show Art Prize in 2019 and 2nd place in the Singleton High School Are You OK Day competition in 2020. With this scholarship, Kayla will be able to access the necessary equipment to enable her to achieve and develop her graphic design talent and the current industry standard technology.
Yeah, so much respect with technology there. Kaylin Davis is passionate about his hockey and is a gifted player. His determination to succeed and his physical fitness have seen him represent the Northern Rivers and Far North Coast hockey in both the PWSA and CHS school competitions at state championships. Kaylin has been part of the Hockey New South Wales Centre of Development program for 2 years and recently attended the Inter-District Championships in Tamworth. Kaylin's scholarship will be used for registration fees, uniforms and completion fees.
Kira McGregor came to Australia at age 5 and almost immediately joined Little Athletics and has continued in this for 9 years. After training locally in the Hawks Nest, she joined Jared Keating, former Australian 100-metre champion and record holder, and has been with him for nearly 3 years. She achieved second in the Australian National Athletics Championships and in 2019 the Under-14s Females 100-metre Sprint, and second in New South Wales All-Schools Athletics Championships. In 2021, the Under-16s Female 100-metre Sprint.
That's amazing. Kang Mai is a 13-year-old boy who loves playing his violin. His dream is to play professionally one day and perform worldwide. Kang is currently part of Sydney's Youth Orchestra senior orchestras, and he's also participated in the Australian Romantic and Classical Orchestra Young Mannheim Symphonist, and is awaiting his audition result for Australian Chamber Orchestra Academy. Very impressive. Kang's scholarship will fund his violin lessons, some conducting and composition lessons, and also piano accompaniment.
Kiki Kuta loves the arts, and through her passion, although her passion is acting. At all her acting and singing classes, Kiki gives it her best 100% of the time. She has an agent and attends numerous auditions throughout the year. Kiki's talent saw her to be cast in a community service announcement for Headspace. Kiki would like to continue her acting and singing classes, as it is her goal one day to perform on the stage in Sydney, and these classes are assisting her in achieving this. Well done, and congratulations to you all.
Now, Jamie, I believe you'd like to say a few words on behalf of this evening's program sponsor, Swish.
Thanks, Karen. On behalf of the Swish team, we'd like to congratulate each recipient, and we hope that your scholarship will allow you to succeed and achieve your goals. Through my involvement on the Swish platform, I now have an association with Variety, which I'm very proud of. Swish is a new Aussie platform for fans and athletes to connect via personalised video messages. The special thing about Swish is that at least 20% of all proceeds are donated to 2 local children's charities, of which Variety is one. On behalf of the Swish team, I'm proud to announce that we've donated more than $150,000 in the last 12 months, which is really incredible. This allows Variety to offer additional scholarships to help the kids follow their dreams. So next time when you're looking for an awesome gift or a sports fan, head to Swish. You'll even find me there. I'm pretty cheap and I do special messages, but knowing that it is helping Variety at the same time. Hopefully we have the opportunity to meet in person, and one day we look forward to hearing about your journey.
Yeah, how fantastic is that? A big thank you to Swish and, of course, yourself, Jamie, as well. Now moving on to our next group of recipients, and it's a big congratulations to Kingsley Gaish Bassar, a passionate young man when it comes to basketball. He's constantly striving to be better and always looking for ways to improve sportsmanship. Kingsley's skills in basketball continue to develop through sessions such as SPP, his local basketball team, representative in school basketball, and he's been part of the New South Wales State Basketball for 2 consecutive years and New South Wales Rep Division 1 for 3 consecutive years. Kingsley will use his scholarship to pay for registration fees and state team fees. Amazing.
Basketball player, Sydney Kings, look out.
Look out. Amazing.
Kyan Assie's dance and singing skills have been evident before he could walk or talk, and his language skills have actually developed through his singing. From a young age, all he wanted to do was perform. In his words, I was born to perform. Since 2020, he has been a cast member of Aladdin Junior, accepted into the LeBeat Dance Academy, and was the lead role in the High School musical Guys and Dolls. The scholarship will enable Kyan to increase his private lessons, classes, and be able to enter regional competitions. I've been a good actor tonight. So.
You have been. He's slightly better. Kyan Miller was first in discus, second shot put, and second 100-metre at the New South Wales Junior Championships in March. Now, in February 2021, he was first shot put, second in discus, second in the 100 metres at the New South Wales Country Championships, and Kyan has also achieved national records in shot put and discus in his classification. Now, this scholarship means that he'll have the support that he needs to focus further on developing his dreams and being able to achieve a placement. Again, Paris, look out.
Laura Foster plays state basketball and is in the Coffs Harbour representation team. In 2019, she was selected to represent Australia in the USA. However, due to COVID-19, she was unable to go. She was then selected in the North Coast team to play in the New South Wales Championship in Maitland in May, representing Coffs Harbour in the Junior Premier League, where she also travelled all over New South Wales. She also has a referee basketball badge at state competition level, where she represents Basketball New South Wales across New South Wales.
Yeah, just amazing. So many of these young talents. Layla Sharp is driven and determined to keep breaking the records. She placed first in the New South Wales Cross Country Championships in 2020, is the Australian Open T12 age record holder for 3 kilometres and the 1500 metres, Australia under 20 Australian record holder in the 800 metres, Australian T12 under 18 record holder in the 400 metre, and Australian T12 under 16 record holder in the 200 metres. Boy, oh boy, her young age doesn't allow her to come close to world records, but breaking Australian records is a good start for Layla. On top of it all, Layla's sporting achievements, of which there have been so many. She's actually written 2 fictional books in Year 6. Isn't that incredible? So talented in both sport and also in writing.
Logan Garrett is a hardworking and dedicated to all her sports, putting time and effort needed to excel. And she's already doing that with a list of so many great achievements, including being selected in touch football and also the Southern Suns team for 3 years, the senior Vorden Cup team for the Wollongong Devils as well.
So many great achievements for that. Luke Shiel is our next recipient. What an incredible guy. Had to do his cello lessons over Zoom last year. He still managed to achieve an A for grade 6, AM EB cello, and 96% for grade 3 music craft. He was a junior tutor in music theory for music and also an ambassador for the Sydney Youth Orchestra during COVID lockdown, helping develop their online programs. Now Luke plays in the cello section of the Western Sydney Youth Orchestra. Fantastic.
Madeline Horvath takes part in singing class every Wednesday at Studio Dance New South Wales. Madeline came second in the Talent Quest in Year 6 in 2019 and 20, and also sang at Blacktown's International Day for People with Disability. At Studio Dance New South Wales, she won the Best Vocal Performance in her age group in 2020. Her dream is becoming a professional singer sometime in the future. I wish I could sing, not just in the shower.
Yeah. Madison Newman is an unbelievably hardworking and kind young woman who swims as a national representative. Just this year, she won an Open Water Australian Championship qualifier, placed 12th, New South Wales CHS qualifier and New South Wales State Open Championship qualifier. Her scholarship is going to go towards training fees, accommodation, flights, equipment and uniforms. It can get super expensive, particularly with that open water. Gee, I hope we see her competing on the international level very, very soon. It's such a hard sport. The scholarship helps.
This body's made for land. Malachi Kenning has displayed a real talent and his future in athletics is bright. Malachi is a school athletic age champion, school cross-country champion, and has won various medals across different athletic competitions. Athletics has been life-changing for Malachi and he continues to thrive and succeed. As a result of his sporting achievements, Malachi was named Lismore's Australian Day Aboriginal Citizen of the Year. Again, being a proud Indigenous man, I love seeing success stories like this. Good luck, Malachi.
Absolutely. Our next recipient, Maximus Papakonstantinos, loves sport, keeps him and his family super busy. The scholarship provided funds for track and field professional coaching, coaching for tennis and table tennis, love that, entry competitions and travelling expenses, the purchase of a much needed rowing machine that has really helped him to build his endurance and strengthen his whole body ready for competitions. Truly amazing on every level for each and every one of these recipients. So a massive congratulations to each and every one of you.
Now we have something very special coming up. I'd like to welcome Dr. Greg Levinston, Chief Barker Variety, the Children's Charity New South Wales and ACT.
Hello and good evening. Wow, what a fantastic night this has been so far. Thank you to our presenters Jamie and Karen. My name is Dr. Greg Levinston, otherwise known as Dr. Greg, and I am the Chief Barker of Variety, or Chairman of the Board, of the Children's Charity of New South Wales and the Australian Capital Territory, otherwise known as 1056. Firstly, I'd like to personally congratulate all our talented scholarship recipients. You are all just so talented. Pursuing your dreams takes courage and passion and determination, showing maturity well beyond the years of the kids we're here to celebrate this evening. So well done to all of you. And a personal thank you to our families and sponsors, our terrific scholarships committee, under the guidance of our CEO, Vanessa. Now it is my honour tonight to bring to you a very special guest. She's a past Variety Heart Scholarship recipient. She recently had the remarkable opportunity to represent Australia at the 2020 Tokyo Paralympics, where she took out the silver medal in the women's 100-metre butterfly, Paige Leonhardt. But before she joins us, let's take a look at this.
race. Kinoshita, Fides, Chan, Shabalina, Leonhardt, Applegate, Storm and Chung. Getting away very quickly, going in lane 5, Paige Leonhardt. That is very much her style. Looks for the underwater, but it's Jessica Jane Applegate who broke water early, very quickly into her stroke, and looking good as she is looking to take the first 50 out harder, but Shabalina is coming into it immediately, and once she's into her stroke, she's gone from half a body length down to half a body length in front, approaching the wall at 50.
And you can see Shabalina, she's not only breathes to her front, but she also breathes to her side. This allows her to get a peek at whoever else is in the heat and to look at her position. So, she knows if she needs to speed up or what. For this second 50, she's going to try and build it. She's taken the lead, and now all she needs to do is to hang on against any last-minute surges from the other folks who are coming down the way. But she looks very good right now.
Well, Shabalina, there was talk that her plans for gold might have been upset here. Paige Leonhardt, who swam the fastest time in the world this year just 2 months ago and was looking to upset the apple cart, so to speak, but it is going to be Shabalina, and she's going to do it and crush her own world record in the process. Shabalina swims sub 104, 103.59, the first swimmer to go sub 104. Leonhardt with a sensational silver medal, but talk about sensational, almost out of nowhere. Ruby Storm has absolutely stormed into the bronze medal position here. Well, she has confounded many a swimmer who was expected to take something more from this. The British swimmers have not been able to find the finishes they wanted in the pool, but Valeria Shabalina, absolutely brilliant in breaking her own world record, a 103.59. She's the only swimmer who's gone sub 104, and she's done it again. Ruby Storm, maybe a little disbelief at the result.
Paige, we are just so glad to have been able to have you join us tonight from your home in Queensland.
Thank you so
much. And I thought we may just run this. It's a pleasure. It's lovely to see you, I must say. We just thought we may run this as a Q&A. I'd like to know what was the experience like to represent Australia with the silver medal at the 2020 Tokyo Paralympics. Could you tell us a little about it? We'd be very interested to hear.
Yeah, Tokyo was by far, I think, my favourite team that I have gone away with, and my favourite campaign to date so far. Rio being my first games at only 15, and then 5 years later, the Tokyo 2020 games. Obviously, these games were very different due to COVID, but it's made all of us athletes have to work so much harder, and I'm so grateful that I even got to go and compete. Winning the silver medal in the 100 fly was something that I've dreamt of doing as a little girl, and now 21 being home with a silver medal at my second Paralympics is something that is very extraordinary, and I'm very proud of myself, and I have so many people to thank for that silver medal. It's not just me, I have a whole community behind me, but Tokyo itself was amazing. I don't think I saw one athlete that wasn't smiling or wasn't grateful and happy to be there and to be competing, which was amazing to see. It was very, very hard for me personally, not having a crowd there, not having the excitement of being able to swim in front of fans. But we all knew the whole world was watching live on Channel 7, so that was exciting in itself. And being on the podium with another fellow Australian after the 100 fly, Ruby Storm, that was also incredible. She was only my age at her first games in Tokyo as well. So that was a very proud moment for me to not only be a teammate, but a mentor to the younger swimmers there as well. So that was really, really, I was really proud to be able to do that at these games. And I think walking away from Tokyo, I don't have any regrets in so far in the performances that I had given out on the pool. I'm very proud of what I've achieved over there, and I think it's going to be a games that everyone will remember, and it's something certainly that I will treasure for the rest of my life.
Oh, I think we all will, Paige. We're very proud of you and all the Paralympians who were over there. I think you put a ray of sunshine and hope into our lives while we watched, and a lot of the people watching are obviously still in lockdown. So on their behalf, I thank you and the whole team for what you brought to Australia. Very much appreciated.
Thank you so much.
Now, my next question is, was this your personal greatest achievement, or have you had, and I presume you have had, other great accomplishments in your life? And if you'd like to just talk about a few of them, we're very happy to hear it.
I wouldn't say winning a silver medal at the Paralympics is the most memorable or proudest moment. I would put it up there in my number of favorite accomplishments that I have done, but I still think to date the 2018 Commonwealth Games silver medal that I won in the 100 breaststroke would be my favorite achievement or goal that I've accomplished so far, in the sense that it was one of my first international medals won on home soil. I still remember having both my parents in the grandstand watching me win that silver medal, and that was a really proud moment for me, especially in terms of my mum, because before I got my driver's license, my mum was driving me to training 4 hours a day, twice a day, 6 days a week, and she had to get up at 4:30 when I also have a younger sibling as well in the family. So to really live the dream that we've talked about for so long and achieve something in front of the people who have supported me the most is something that I'm really proud of, because like everyone would have saw in Tokyo, we didn't get to have family or friends there. So that is my favorite moment and one that I'm very proud of.
Thanks, Paige. Look, I think you're a remarkable young woman and so strong and confident, and it's just wonderful to have you here tonight. I thank you for that. Another one of our questions we wanted to ask you is how did your Variety Heart Scholarships assist you over the period of time?
Variety have done a very, very, very good job at supporting me and my family when I was a Variety Heart Scholarship holder, and in the sense I'm all about recovery and fueling my body and having the best recovery process in order to perform at 100%. And throughout my Variety funding that I got over the years, I actually managed to have recovery boots and massage gun, training fees. I actually have an at-home gym in my house now, all thanks to Variety. Therefore, I don't have to drive an hour, half an hour to facilities. I can do all of my strength and conditioning at home, which is something I've never had before. So I'm so grateful for that. And traveling costs, now that I do have my license, I'm training at a pool which is an hour away from my house. Although I don't have to travel that far, I made the decision to choose a coach who I think will get me to achieve my goals and take me to a higher level in my sporting career. And these are just the decisions and sacrifices that I have to make. But in the long run, I want to achieve very, very high goals that I set for myself. And if I'm going to, live my sporting career to the fullest, I need to do these sacrifices to make sure that I'm capable of doing what I set my heart and my mind to. And Variety have helped so much over the years. And without that being said, I wouldn't be able to travel an hour to training or to train at home. And it's all thanks to Variety. And I'm so, so grateful.
Oh, Paige, we are grateful to you. As Chief Barker, let me assure you that we are here to help more in the future. All our recipients tonight will be aware of that, and we ask as many people as possible to apply for assistance, and we're ever too helpful to meet that need. Last question, and I'm just going to go on. I'm totally enjoying it, Paige, just having a chat to you, and I thank you for your time. If you can leave our new scholarship recipients with some advice that you've learned throughout your journey, what would that be?
I think my advice to the Variety Heart recipients would be to take criticism as a positive outcome. I have always taken being told by my coach or even my parents if I'm doing something wrong. I think I always factor the point in that we should always look at the positives and not the negatives, and also prepare to fail. That is a huge one for me. Actually in Tokyo, there was a classic example of it. In my 100 breaststroke, I was ranked second in the world going into these games and had a chance at being on the podium, and just had a really awful race and ended up coming 6th in the world, which is still incredibly amazing. And be top 10 with the world's best is phenomenal in itself. But, obviously I was heartbroken, and my mum actually sent me a quote, and it said, "Failure doesn't define you. What you do after failure defines you." And I had another race the next day, the 200 individual medley, and I got up in the heats of the morning swim and swam the fastest time I have ever in my career to date. So to say that in itself is, yeah, be prepared to fail, go to training. And like I say to my brother, he plays soccer, and I say, you have to go to training and prepare to miss that final goal, because if you miss that final goal, you're going to come back tomorrow and you're going to have that determination and you're not going to want to do it wrong again. So just my first point, take criticism as a positive note, because you'll create a mindset where you won't want to make mistakes, but you can also learn from your mistakes as well.
Thanks, Paige. Wonderful words of wisdom. I remember swimming 100-metre races back in high school, and I only failed in the second 50. The first 50 was terrific, but I learned a lot about the sort of races that I should be swimming, and that's why I didn't follow a swimming career, but I'm very pleased you have. We've thoroughly enjoyed the journey that you have led us on, Paige, not only tonight, but in the previous years, when we seriously look forward to continuing to follow your dreams. And we wish you all the very best for the future. And I'd say to everybody that this has been fantastic. I thank you, Paige, and I thank everyone for being here tonight. I thank our community. I thank the families, as you've mentioned. I thank our supporters, and all those involved tonight deserve a pat on the back, including the staff who've put it together. I would like you all to enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay safe and well. And if you feel like a chat, just give me a call, any person on the board a call, our CEO and wonderful staff a call. We are always here for you. And again, Paige, thank you, and I wish you all well.
Thank you so much.
That was truly incredible and totally inspirational. Thank you so much, Dr. Greg and Paige. Okay, now we're moving on to our next group of recipients. And the first one is Malin Zongas. She successfully auditioned for the Conservatorium High School in 2017, and by year 8, she's performing with the school's senior ensemble. Prior to entering the Conservatorium, she was accepted for a 6-year scholarship at a school for performing arts. As a member of the New South Wales Public Schools Symphony Orchestra, she has performed on numerous occasions at the Sydney Opera House, Sydney Town Hall and Conservatorium of Music, Verbruggen Hall, and alongside notable performances as Casey Donovan, Felix Riebel, and the founding member of the Cat of the Empire. Yeah, just amazing talent. McKinley Arneson is a gifted swimmer and lovely person. McKinley has a passion for swimming and has not wavered in the 15 years she's been swimming. She began competitive swimming at the age of just 8, loving the rewards of participation and the recognition. McKinley was able to compete alongside her peers at school level, gaining great self-worth. This took her interest further into clubs, competing at the local, regional, country, state, national, and now she's looking forward to the international arena. Maya Newman is an extremely hardworking, kind and determined young lady. For the last 3 years, she's been a member of the New South Wales High Performance Gymnastics team and is on her way to the National Gymnastics Pathways to progress next year. This will give Maya the necessary training opportunities for the path of becoming an Australian representative. Maya is on track to compete at the Australian Championship in September in level under 9s. Yeah, amazing. Molly Jewish has been doing gymnastics since she was in kindergarten. Now she's in year 11, and Molly has had many achievements, including making the Australian Worlds team twice and being reserve. She's aiming to continue her position on the national squad, and this scholarship will enable Molly to continue to pursue her favourite sport. And it's lovely when you see someone that's passionate about a sport and we're able to help and facilitate them to go on and potentially compete on an international level. Monica Moore has a great love for sport. She competes as a multi-class swimmer as well as a para-athlete in swimming, cross-country and athletics. Very busy. In 2019, she made the Nationals for cross-country and received a bronze medal. She also won a gold at the New South Wales All-State, as well as competing in many other competitions for athletics and swimming. This scholarship will enable Monica to continue to grow and develop through her passion for sports. What a talent Monica is, swimming, land and in the water. Yeah, just amazing on every single level, each and every one of these kids. Now, Naya Koho is a hardworking and talented cellist who is striving towards grade 8 in the AMEB examination this year. Now, last year she received A honours in grade 7. She enjoys rising to a challenge to further her development in music and performance. And Naya was also part of the Young Mannheim Symphonist National and State Academies in 2020. Now, this scholarship will allow Naya to further develop her talent through lessons, tuition and also equipment. Phoenix Orkney has been selected to play and sing at the Sydney Opera House as part of many bands and festivals. He also has been part of the Northern Rivers Youth Orchestra and is selected in the 2020 for the state band. This scholarship enables Phoenix to thrive and grow in the joys of music and excellence. So many musicians tonight, so many different talents as well.
Yeah,
so many
definitely.
unusual instruments.
Yeah, and young kids as well, which is exciting. Piper Butcher is a very talented singer-songwriter and guitarist who is excited to record and release her original music along with a video clip for one of her singles. She has supported some of the industry's finest artists such as Casey Chambers, Diesel, Glenn Shorrock, The Black Sorrows and many more, along with recently selling out her own show at a local venue. Now, Piper's been exploring music production and is working towards recording and releasing her original music, and this scholarship will allow her to focus on her art.
Portia Jimison is a very talented swimmer who competed at the School Special Olympics, National Games and many state and regional championships. She is also a current club member for Muswellbrook Amateur RSL and Youth Swimming Club. Portia has achieved great success representing carnivals during the season. However, she is most proud of being awarded the Senior Coaches Award for her dedication and commitment. Portia hopes to gain selection to represent Australia at the Oceania and Asian Games. To have your coach recognise you is great.
Absolutely. Now, Shane-Ann Child is currently training to be chosen for the Special Olympics National Games in October 2022. Now, Shane-Ann has won many gold, silver and bronze medals in regional, state and national competitions, including 1 gold and 3 bronze in the 2018 Special Olympics National Games. Now, this scholarship will go towards supporting Shane-Ann with her training and her competitions. Great to see these guys on the international stage starting their passion again, swimming difficult.
Sienna Lynch was accepted this year into the Australian Ballet School ITP, that's Interstate International Training Program. She is very committed and focused and has a great passion and energy for dance. Sienna's natural talent will only be enhanced by the increased tutoring, accessing opportunities to progress in her chosen field of dance, which this scholarship will certainly help with.
And a big congratulations to everyone. Now for the part of the evening that you've all been waiting for. This is super exciting. Make sure you're comfortable. Let's welcome back to the stage incredible Melanie Dyer. She's going to perform for us all. She's amazing. Get ready to listen to her voice. She's incredible.
Hey everyone, it's Melanie Dyer. Thank you so much to Variety for inviting me to perform tonight. I'm going to be singing my brand new single. This one's called Run Out of Road. 4 wheels on fire and my feet on the dash. We can cross that borderline and baby never look back. We can find a little place where nobody else knows and run till we run out of road. Gold Coast to California, we can go there if you wanna. 2 hearts were made to wander, can't wait here any longer. We can count every star up in the sky, just you and me, let's take a ride. 4 wheels on fire and my feet on the dash. We can cross that borderline and baby never look back. We can find a little place where nobody else knows and run till we run out of road. Let's run till we run out of road. Each turn's a new beginning to rewrite the story ending. I'm not gonna die wondering what if, so put it in drive and roll with the wind. 4 wheels on fire and my feet on the dash. We can cross that borderline and baby never look back. We can find a little place where nobody else knows and run till we run out of road. Let's run till we run out of road. Don't wanna leave it up to fate, don't even hesitate, everything's gonna be alright. Wanna run away with you, and I know that you feel it too. Run away with me tonight. Let's go. 4 wheels on fire and my feet on the dash. We can cross that that borderline, baby, never look back. We can find a little place where nobody else knows, and run till we run, till we run, till we run out of road. We'll run out of road. Oh, we'll run out of road. I got my feet on the dash till we run out of road. Let's run till we run out of road.
Oh, how incredible was that, ladies and gentlemen? I know you were all up having a little dance, and why not, I say. Okay, we are up to our very last group of amazing scholarship recipients, and we've got to say a huge congratulations to Suzanne Kandra. Now, through her love of music, she has so much to offer arts and culture in Australia. Susan has excelled through the intermediate levels of Suzuki violin repertoire and advanced levels. Now, she was also promoted to Northern Sydney Youth Orchestra and became one of its youngest players. This scholarship would give Susan the opportunity to excel and further her violin ability, which is amazing.
Certainly is. The violin, very, very hard instrument to play. Sylvia Nanziri is a very talented trombone and euphonium musician. She will be playing trombone and euphonium. I think that's right. I'm not sure, but euphonium is right. I'm getting the thumbs
You're
up.
such a musician.
For a HSC and has a passion to pursue a music performance degree overseas. Sylvia dreams to play trombone professionally in the orchestra, and this scholarship will allow her to buy her very own trombone.
Isn't that amazing? Their first piece of very own music equipment that they can learn and study on and eventually play. Incredible. Tanisha Gell-Smith is a very talented swimmer and trains hard 4 times a week. She absolutely loves swimming and always gives it her best. She's competed at both a state and national level, and this scholarship will allow Tanisha to focus on her dream and support her with her training, her competitions, her equipment, and importantly, her uniforms as well. Those swimming costumes, the competition ones, particularly for nationals, super expensive. So it's nice to know that we can help out with that.
I'd have floaties in my kit bag. Tyson O'Neill has represented Australia at the World Youth Championships, the Australian Goalball Championships, the Sydney City Cup and the Pacific School Games. Tyson started goalball in 2014 and within the first 12 months represented New South Wales in Goalball Championships. Tyson dreams of playing goalball at the Paralympics. This scholarship will support Tyson in his journey and will go towards training, fees, equipment and uniform. One of the hardest sports I've ever had a chance of trying is goalball, but they're very coordinated.
Wow, looks like a very tough sport. War McShane is a champion swimmer who has a lot of passion and potential for his sport. Now, he's qualified for many New South Wales country and state events, as well as breaking a number of records at school and zone carnivals. He also enjoys competing on a regular basis at club meets, and this scholarship will make a huge difference in assisting Warren with entry fees, training and equipment. Again, super dedication, those early mornings, lots of competitions and travel.
You were a swimmer once and very good too. Willow Orkney is a passionate, multi-talented performer. She has been selected to play at the Sydney Opera House in many orchestras and bands and was also part of the Northern Rivers Youth Orchestra. This scholarship enables Willow to thrive and grow with the joys of music and excellence, supporting by her talents. Again, another talented musician that we're seeing tonight. Seems to be a bit of a theme, Karen.
Yeah, and so many young kids getting out and doing what they love and seeing their passion. Nothing better than a kid smiling and doing what they absolutely love. Now, Uriel Davis recently discovered a love for basketball and although has only been playing for a very short time, shows great potential. Uriel attended regional, then zone basketball trials and has made it into the state basketball team. The Variety Heart Scholarship will help him to follow his dream to make it to New South Wales basketball team. Again, obviously a huge talent, starting just a short time ago and already starting to show promise. Now having the ability to excel and play on the main stage, that's going to be great.
Zach Bortelli has always worked hard and commits himself to training and racing. His ultimate goal is to compete at the Europa Cup, World Cup, Olympic and Paralympic events. This scholarship will assist Zach in focusing on his dreams. Snow, I can't go there. I'm not coordinated enough for that.
I've got to say, put it up their hand to it because it's such a tough sport. Super, super hard to get into. So well done. Now, Zanele Corkery is dedicated to dance and being the best dancer that she can possibly be. She pushes herself so hard, and most of her spare time at home is spent into a converted garage studio. She's highly talented and she wants to be a dance teacher or choreographer when she leaves school. This scholarship will support Zanele and pursuing her dream. What I love about this is the dedication, those hours and hours and hours in the garage that her parents have converted into a dance room, and the ability to choreograph and move forward.
Zahn Weber is dedicated to his sport training 6 mornings and 2 afternoons a week. What a workload. Zahn has already represented his school at the state level for swimming and is determined to reach national level when he is 14. This scholarship will go towards training and competitions. Those early morning starts and getting in the pool when it's cold is not for this body at all.
Yeah, and I love that he's set that goal. 14 is the first age to go on a national level. I love that he's already set that goal. He's making it happen and sticking to his hard training schedule. Zoe Corkery, dance is therapy for Zoe. She is a perfectionist and she sets very high standards for herself, which is what we love. She's extremely hard worker. She always gives 100%. And this scholarship will help her to keep up with her peers in terms of technique, performance, quality and overall fitness. In prior years, Zoe has been so proud to tell everyone that she's received a Variety Heart Scholarship. It gave her meaning and it lifted her confidence immensely. That's what I love, that it really does give these guys the confidence and they feel very, very proud. And that's all for our scholarship recipients. Just amazing effort from each and every one of you. I do hope we've pronounced everyone's name right, but big congratulations.
Yeah, we sure have. What a night it's been, Karen. It really is inspirational to see such these amazing young individuals who are so passionate, achieving their dreams and following their passion.
Yeah, as I said, big congratulations to each and every one of you and to the parents who put in so many hours as well. But Jamie, I think just before we go, we've got time for one more song for Mel. What do you think?
Yeah, let's get Mel. I'll have to get my jacket off and get
everybody up, dancing. Let's hear.
Hey guys, yes, I'm still here. Congratulations to all those scholarship awards winners as well, and thank you so much to Variety for inviting me to be part of this special night. Always a pleasure. I'm going to leave you guys with the title track of my debut album. This one's called Fresh. Boardwalk, beachhead, don't care if anyone's watching you smile, my hand in your hand. And that's all I'm wanting. They can call us crazy if they want to, baby. All my crazy is about you. Anywhere you're going, I'll be with you, with you. Feeling things I've never felt before, felt before. Flying so high I can't see the floor anymore. I love the way you keep me guessing. I never know what's coming next, and just when I think it's as good as it's gonna get, and there you go again, keeping it fresh, fresh, fresh. Oh, 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 fresh, fresh, fresh. Sunset, deep breath, your lips on my lips, just like heaven blanket, a star's eyes closed. Who knows where we're headed? Take me to another galaxy where we don't even need the gravity, and nothing's ever gonna bring us down, down. Feeling things I've never felt before, felt before. Flying so high I can't see the floor anymore. I love the way you keep me guessing. I never know what's coming next, and just when I think it's as good as it's gonna get, and there you go again, keeping it fresh, fresh, fresh. Oh, 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 fresh, fresh, fresh. Oh, 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 fresh, fresh, fresh. Oh, 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 fresh, fresh, fresh. They can call us crazy if they want to, baby. All my crazy is about you. Anywhere you're going, I'll be with you, with you. Feeling things I've never felt before, felt before. Flying so high I can't see the floor anymore. I love the way you keep me guessing. I never know what's coming next, and just when I think it's as good as it's gonna get, and there you go again, keeping it fresh, fresh, fresh. Oh, 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 fresh, fresh, fresh. Oh, 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 I love the way you keep me guessing. I never know what's coming next, and just when I think it's as good as it's gonna get, and there you go again, keeping it fresh, fresh, fresh.
Thanks so much, Variety. Enjoy your night.
And thank you so much, Mel. An incredible talent, a Variety recipient, and a great opportunity to support her talent. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who made tonight possible. A huge thank you to you at home for being a part of this, and a huge congratulations to all of our recipients, to our presenting partners and sponsors who have made tonight possible. We really hope that you enjoyed the evening. I know that we did here, and it's a great opportunity to support young talent, so many sports, so many kids, and also a big cheerio to the parents who make it possible for the kids to get to their training. So all round, thank you to everyone. I hope you had a great night. Not bad working with you either, though.
That was pretty good.
Thank you so much, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your night, and we'll hope to see you again next year.